Are you ready to take your financial life into your own hands? Learn how to earn a living, pay off debt, build wealth, and live a life of financial freedom. All without quitting your job. Determine your financial goals. It's time to make some big decisions about your finances. If you're serious about making progress towards your financial goals, then you'll need to decide what those goals are, and then you'll need to start taking action. Here are the top 5 steps to help you get started. Step number 1, determine your goals. You've got to know exactly what you want before you can work towards it. So, what is your goal? Is it to save $10,000? To pay off your credit card debt? To invest $50,000 in the stock market? Whatever your goal is, you've got to write it down. Step number 2, figure out how much money you need to achieve that goal. Don't be afraid to look at your finances and figure out how much you need to earn to reach your goal. You don't have to wait until you've reached that goal to start thinking about how much money you need to earn to get there. Step number 3, decide what you're going to do. Once you know what your goal is, you're ready to start figuring out what you're going to do to get there. Think about what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. Step number 4, set a deadline for yourself. If you're serious about reaching your goals, then you'll need to set some deadlines. Don't be afraid to give yourself a timeline for when you want to reach your goals. It's okay to be ambitious, but you also need to be realistic. Step number 5, make a plan. Now that you've got your goals and your deadline in mind, it's time to make a plan. What are you going to do to achieve your goals? What are you going to do to get there? Write down all of the steps you're going to take to achieve your goals. Then, make sure that you stick to that plan. It's important to have a plan. Without a plan, you will just be flying by the seat of your pants. If you don't have a plan, then you'll never know if you are on track or not. You need to know what you are trying to accomplish, and then you can measure your progress. Identify your aha moment. In a world of 24-hour news cycles and instant gratification, it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day grind of life. We're all guilty of letting our emotions get the best of us, making decisions based on the feelings we're having at the time instead of the long-term benefits. What's your motivation? If you are looking to change your life for the better, it is important to know why you want to do so. Is it because you want to be happier? Is it because you want to get more money? Budgeting. You just need to know where to look. Once you start looking, you'll find that the answer is staring you right in the face. The first place to look is your checking account. Look at your bank statement and see how much money is coming in and going out. If you are, then you need to cut back on your expenses. Use the internet to look for discounts. The internet is a great place to look for discounts. Many businesses will offer discounts for customers who use their services. There are websites that specialize in finding the best deals. You can also find discounts by looking for deals on the internet. Cut your expenses by eating out less often. You can also cut your expenses by eating out on special occasions. Furthermore, if you have an emergency fund, you'll be able to get by if you do have to cut back on your spending. You can also start saving in a high-yield savings account. This is a savings account that will pay you more than the interest that you would get in a regular savings account. Build up your wealth. The process of amassing long-term wealth requires diversifying one's income from multiple sources. Most people should start by focusing on building their current net worth. 3 steps to building wealth. It's important to accumulate wealth over the long term by earning income, saving income, and investing income. Before you make any investments, make sure you have a long-term source of income you can count on. After establishing a regular income, it's a good idea to start saving money. Number 1. Earning more income. The importance of having a long-term, steady source of income cannot be overstated. Even though it might seem obvious, it's worth mentioning again. This source of savings allows you to save consistently and build up a sizable nest egg in no time. It's quite possible that you'll have to change your job in order to increase your take-home pay. Think of a few questions to ask yourself if you're contemplating a career shift. Number 2. Spending less than you earn. There are many ways to increase your passive income, even if you don't have enough savings to start. Your passive income will begin to rise once you accumulate a sufficient amount of savings. Number 3. Investing in the future. It's never too early to invest. You'll want to start with some basic investments that will take care of your short-term needs while allowing. A financial advisor can help you determine your investing objectives, your time horizon, and your tolerance for risk. Reduce your debt. Getting out of debt is one of the best things you can do for your future. It's a great way to improve your financial situation, it makes you feel happier, and it's a great way to start saving money for a rainy day. Destroying debt may be made easier with the use of visual tools like coloring pages and spreadsheets. Motivating visual aids help people get things done. Keeping track of your progress along the way may be comforting and motivating while facing a difficult task. In many different ways, monitor your progress. Numerous debt tracking services are available online. Number 1. A spreadsheet. In addition, it is compatible with a wide range of different tracking systems. Number 2. Fridge thermometer printables for daily use. Debt reduction targets can also be checked off using online templates. Number 3. Build up your process map. The thermometer might serve as a discussion starter and possibly motivate your friends to reduce their debt. Number 4. Use bullet journals way. When it comes to keeping track of your expenses, you may want to consider a bullet journal rather than a printed page. Remember, rely on visual aids after debt-free. Instead of keeping track of your money using a spreadsheet, try using a thermometer. Feel free. Try to save more and more money. If you want to save more money, then you need to get rid of your credit cards. Don't use them if you don't have to. Find an asset-based business. Buying a home-based business is a great way to make money while you sleep. Amazon is a business that has a tangible asset that can be sold, and it has a business model that makes money over time. There are lots of opportunities for anyone who wants to invest in an asset-based business, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned investor. Use the law of attraction to attract wealth. Stop procrastinating and start doing.